Hi, Aries, or anyone watching for Aries. So this is a love reading. We're going to be taking a look at your love life, get some messages for you. If you're watching for an Aries, you're going to want to reverse the roles because it'll feel as though I'm speaking to you about your Aries. Also, I'm very excited to announce I'm going to start giving away free personal readings. So every week I'll give away a 3-question email reading, and once a month I'll give away a 3-question video reading to my subscribers. The only thing you need to do is be subscribed to the channel and then click the link in the description box so that you can leave me your first name and your email address on my website, and that way I will have a way to get a hold of you when you win. All right, Aries, getting into your love reading, Oracle cards, money, frenemy, and overcompensating, with despair in the reverse and attraction. Ooh, flirtation in the reverse. So Aries is going for the big love, right? It feels like to me, Aries, that's kind of your focus. There's been a lot of lack in your life in regards to the people you've been dealing with. And it feels as though you've been doing a lot of thinking with this Hermit energy. Now, there could have been something that you saw that's made you start questioning what you're committed to, because you're in the energy of the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. And that really is kind of that card of like for better or worse. I feel like your environment is playing a huge role right now in helping you to decide what you want for your life. Who do you want to be with? Where do you see your future going? It seems like there's some people that you're going to be cutting out. And I feel like it's because of what they've done, right? It's almost like people have kind of this repeating pattern of making you choose them over you. I feel like there's been people in your life who were really good at making sure they were your main priority, right? And so as I'm looking at your energy, it's almost like you've taken a step back from the group or from whatever it is that you've been giving your attention to really sit and think, like, how are these people benefiting me? Whether it's people that you've been dating, this could even be friends, because 5 of Wands is also in the reverse. But it feels like you're really cutting people out. You've got 2 cards here that are talking about noticing the external complications that are in your life, in your environment, right? And getting very clear about who you need to protect your energy from, who you should be giving your time and your attention to, which is very nice. I feel like you're making the conscious decision to only deal with people who treat you in a specific way, right? Which sounds kind of weird because it's like, okay, well, why wouldn't I do that? But I feel like you haven't been, right? And that could be because whoever these people are friends or family, or they're just people that have always been around you. And so you just kind of took it as like, this is my whoever, my uncle, my neighbor, these are the people I'm supposed to be good to, or I'm supposed to take care of. You get what I'm saying? Whereas now you're being so much more discerning about who gets your attention. I feel like for you, you always try to be very fair and kind of treat everybody the same. And maybe that was your way of not incurring karma, or feeling like, even though there's certain people in my life that haven't always shown up for me, they get a free pass because they've been around for so long. There's this energy of you starting to change the way that you view relationships. Okay, so this is actually really good. But if you're someone dealing with an Aries and you haven't been treating Aries right, don't be surprised if you go to talk to Aries and they don't reply, right? Or they reply with something along the lines of like, I can't do this with you anymore. Because what I'm seeing is that you're starting to take people at their word, face value. How do you show up for me? How much have I had to give to you? What are your expectations of me, right? On the bright side, this is paving the way for something very different, okay? There's an energy here of you feeling lack from people that should be giving to you, okay? So perhaps you have an ex or someone that you always help, and that person now is showing you that they take advantage of your kindness, right? Maybe you have friends with this Five of Wands in the reverse that you're always trying to bail out, right? And you're starting to see that those are people that are weighing you down. For some reason, I feel like your environment has really affected your relationships. So I don't know if you have like a friend group who is very critical of other people or new people. This is kind of the energy of having like a clique or that group of people that you talk to about what you have going on, or you let their opinion kind of influence you when they weigh in. These are people that you're starting to realize have not given you wise counsel because you actually have money, frenemy, and overcompensating in the reverse, right? So it's almost like whoever these people are or this person is, it looks like it's more than one person though. You're starting to see these people for who they really are, and that actually is your advice. You could have had someone try to warn you about this because I am seeing this Queen of Swords. This is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And your energy is actually the Knight of Cups. So I feel like for you, as you're looking at your life, you know where you want to go, but you're starting to figure out like who's not meant to be with me in this stage of my journey, right? Your opportunity is the Nine of Wands. So even though you're tired, even though you're frustrated, even though it feels like you've gone through so much lately, right? You're probably doing a lot of reflecting, which makes sense because in Pisces season, we start getting very emotional. We look at all the things we've been ignoring. We spend a lot of time thinking about what we need to release. And that kind of feels like the theme of your reading. I feel like you're going to persevere because what you're doing is actually contemplating what you need to get rid of in your life to be able to have the kind of relationship that you want. Okay. So it is very good energy. I feel like once this is released, this is going to be a huge weight off of your shoulders because it's almost like you're carrying people in your life that have treated you badly. And then that's keeping you from being able to go after who or what you want in regards to your love life. But it's also making it difficult to enforce boundaries for how new people treat you when you have these old people that are constantly stepping over your boundaries, right? For some of you, it's like you're always bailing people out. They owe you money. They don't pay you back. There's a group of you, I feel like, that support people, whether this is an ex or this is a friend, and they actually pretend like they do everything by themselves, even though behind the scenes you're constantly showing up for this person and bailing them out, and it feels like they never give you credit. So for those of you that this is like an ex-partner, you're going to be looking at the situation like, why am I putting my life on hold for somebody that doesn't even acknowledge my efforts, right? So this is a very good energy because I feel like you're moving on to the next phase of your journey. You're starting to really put yourself first. And I don't see you being sad about this. If anything, you're going to feel like a huge weight has been lifted, and you may even start contacting people that you really want to deal with. I feel like you'll have some choices coming up, right, in regards to who you want to deal with, what kind of people you want to deal with. And you're going to be going after who you're attracted to versus who you feel obligated to, right? Which is really nice because following your heart or what you're attracted to really is kind of that first step in being able to create a life for yourself that's very authentic and genuine. So let me get you an oracle card for your relationship message. Peace. Yes, because with this Five of Wands in the reverse, I feel like whoever these people are, they cause conflict, right? And it's like you're at a place in your life where you just don't want conflict. Maybe you feel like you've rapidly changed or you've had some sort of like awakening. It's just like, wow, there's people that I need to go apologize to. There's people that I need to kick out of my life. I'm just ready to change everything that I have going on, right? I'm ready for something new. So let's look at peace. 23. Making the choice to manifest what you want, right? Putting yourself first. So good for you because Aries is always the hero, right? And you actually have that Nine of Wands where this person just shows up for everyone and everything, like regardless of whether or not these people are showing up for themselves. So I think once you get rid of this negative influence, your love life is really going to change. So your essential meaning is freedom from attachment and radical acceptance. It's so true because that's your advice. So see it for what it is. If people are showing you who they are, believe them, right? Cut those people out and let them be a part of your past, because now it's time for something else, right? But the thing is, to have room for something else in your life, you have to make space. You can't hold on to conflict and drama and then try to attract somebody that's harmonious with themselves or with their life, because they're going to be repelled from that energy, right? All right, Oracle's message. It doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, and a soul satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. Your relationship message says, when two people are in true alignment with one another, they have an innate harmony between them. They are as two perfectly tuned instruments playing together. Sometimes it's impossible to tell who is who. Peace is yours and it is to be savored. So, I think that you're making steps to attract the kind of person in your life that's going to be your divine counterpart, your twin, your match, whatever you want to call it, right? It's like you've had this kind of epiphany that it's time to start clearing out your life and building a life that allows you to be open, right, to receive love. It's almost like anybody that doesn't share the vision that you have of yourself and who you are, you're kicking out of your life, right? So very good for you. Oh my gosh, soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. That is so true, right? So Aries, very nice. It looks like you're setting the stage to attract some new love into your life, whether that's with someone from your past that has treated you well, that perhaps the timing was off with that Wheel of Fortune smack in the middle of your reading, right? Coming out in the reverse, that can talk about just the timing being off. Or this is you getting ready to attract someone brand new into your life. Either way, though, this is super positive. I'm so happy to deliver this message to you. All of you take very good care of yourselves, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye.